We are the Branco Heist. I'm sure you all know us by now. We're sat here this evening on a rooftop looking over East London that you can see in the background, and we're going to talk through tracks 11 to 14 of our debut album Monkey Make Noise. So track 11 is Yesterday's Girl. This is the first song that the three of us collectively wrote together. Before that, the majority was Stan and Al occasionally bringing in sort of a track that they knew what they wanted with. This was the first track that spawned from a drum beat of mine, and then we kind of built it around that.
Yeah, and around that time we were rehearsing Ladbroke Grove Way, and I remember that we had the music for Yesterday's Girl, but it didn't have a title or any lyrics by that point, and we came back to rehearse exactly a week later. I'd written some lyrics, and I said to the guys, remember that music we were playing last week? Let's just play it and let's see how this goes. And the format of Yesterday's Girl from that first play is no different to how we play it now. Yeah. It just felt right, didn't it? It just came out in one go. I don't think we've ever done that since, to be honest. It just came out in one go, and that's how the song is. But it's a Branco favourite, and just to quote one of our fans, long-standing fans, Colin Staplehurst, he describes it as a song that gallops, which I think is something to be proud of.
Track 12 is Northern Soul. I'll pass you over to Stan to start this one off.
Well, Northern Soul is probably the first song that I wrote with a band in mind, and there were various sort of bands around the time that I was listening to, bands like The Killers or Kings of Leon, and I sort of wanted to have an immediate sort of single song, and that was Northern Soul. And again, that's probably one that hasn't changed very much from the original demos.
The only thing that's changed in that song for me is that we've all got better.
Better at playing it.
Yeah. Better at playing our instruments and playing that song.
Yeah, I eventually I learned the notes.
And it took a while. Yeah.
But that's a song that, you know, when we play it live, you know, there have been gigs that we've played where people that have come to see us, you know, have sung the words back, and there's something that, you know, that's just a fantastic song to play.
It's an awesome feeling as well, having people singing your words back.
And we can't not play Northern Soul at a gig.
Exactly, and that's why we couldn't not include it on the album. So,
and it's the perfect song to finish the electric side of the album, because the last two, track 13 and 14, are both acoustic tracks.
Some of it's so sad, and some of it's so strange. I wake up every morning hoping that everything's changed to the way it once was, when nothing really mattered, but these chains they wear.
So 13, hopefully you're looking under, is Chains of Adolescence. Yeah. And it's a song that we have played with to try and find a way in which we can Branco it up, rock it up. But we've kind of settled on what was the original format, if you like, which is an acoustic bass track. But what it does allow us to do is to showcase the fact that all three of us can sing. Ross may have been stuck behind the drums for a number of years, but it turns out that he has quite the angelic voice.
Thank you.
And we know Mr. Hardy does as well, so we get to go for sort of triple harmonies on that track, and you know, we hope that it really stands out against the rest of the album, which is quite in your face, quite hard, and it sets us up for the last couple of tracks, which are both acoustic, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we took a conscious decision to ensure that the album had a number of tracks on it. You know, we could have put 10 on the album, and we could have put 12, but we put 14, and the last couple of tracks we hope offer another side of the Branco Heist.
You're not sinking on my watch, my watch. You're not sinking on my watch.
leads us into the final track, which is On My Watch, which is a song that I wrote, and it's a ballad. It's something that we've recorded very stripped back, and we wanted the melody and acoustic guitar to really come through, and we've tried to keep it simple in terms of the arrangement that's on the record.
It was a song that was never intended to have drums on it, but one night at the studio I was there on my own and just thought I'd give it a go, and they're very sort of lo-fi in the mix. They're not as kind of bold and out there as they are in the rest of the album, and it ended up sort of what I did. It ended up sort of working, so it's kind of stayed like that, which is nice to be featured on the last song.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That is tracks 1 to 14 of our debut album Monkey Make Noise, which you will be able to get your hands on as of tomorrow. We hope you all do, and we hope to see you all at the Borderline on the 21st of March for our launch gig, and the day after in Liverpool,
Corova, 22nd of March.
so we'll see you all there. See you soon.
Monkey Make Noise.